Hey guys, Andy here. I finally got a chance to go out and shoot my new rifle today. I just haven't had the time off of work, and I can't shoot here. Haven't had a place to shoot. Had a couple opportunities with some friends to shoot, but their time schedule didn't coincide with mine. So my coworker Dave and I set it up so we could go out and do some shooting this morning. He got a new 22 long rifle also, so he wanted to sight his in, and I wanted to sight mine in. And here's my new 22 long rifle. It takes a magazine, bolt action. Magazine holds 10 rounds. I picked up a couple other 5-round mags. I want to get some more 10 rounds, probably a half a dozen of them. And it's a bolt action rifle, iron sights, no scope. So we went out this morning to his house. He lives over by Louisville, Kentucky. And we went out to his house this morning, just out back on behind his house, and set up some of these Dirty Bird splattering targets. And we were shooting from his deck first. Here's the targets. We were shooting from his deck first, and neither one of us were hitting the targets. And we had them taped on the hood of an old car hood, which is riddled with bullet holes. We had the binoculars, but of course we couldn't see where we were hitting. That's probably about, I'd guess probably around 75 yards, and the sights were way off. So we cut that about in half, moved down by his fire pit, and figured that's probably right around 30 yards, give or take. And we started shooting. Neither one of us were still hitting the targets. The sights were so far off. Well, then we'd shoot a few shots and go up and look, and I figured out that I was shooting high. You can see up here, there's actually a couple spots in the tape that I hit. And there's 3 there, actually. So I figured I was hitting high, so I started shooting lower, and it wasn't going down very fast, so I dropped it all the way down to the first notch, and then I started hitting these very lower ones. So I raised it back up to, I think, the 3rd notch on the sight, and was hitting in this area. So I think I've got it sighted in pretty good. I might need to go up one more notch for a longer distance, but with what I know about shooting, I can probably adjust that up. So very good grouping as far as left and right. Everything's really close. So I'm really happy with it. Really happy that I got a chance finally to go out and sight it in a little bit and do a little bit of shooting. It's a really nice gun. It's in real nice shape. No rust, nothing wrong with the bluing. This gun retails for $229 online, I seen. And I picked it up for $140. And the ones I seen online come with the 5-round magazine, and this came with a 10-round. So, yeah, I'm real happy with it. I can't complain at all. It doesn't have rail mounts for a scope. It's got the screw-in mounts, but I can live with that. I'd like to, make sure I pick up some scope mounts with see-through sights so I can still see the iron sights. But it was really nice to go out and put a few rounds through it today, maybe 30 at most. But, it was just, we didn't have a lot of time. We both were told when we left work this morning that we had to go in tonight. I knew Dave had to go in anyway. He's got to go in early at 7 o'clock. But I was told when I left work this morning that I had to come in at 11. So I left his house about 10:15, 10:20 maybe, this morning. And I got about a quarter of a way home and got a text message from my boss saying that, oh, you don't have to come in tonight. Paint and molding are not running. which is what I told him when he came in this morning, and no, he insisted that they were running. And went and talked to the bosses, apparently, and they said, oh, we're running. I'm like, well, that's not what they told me last night. So 3 hours later, he texts me and tells me, nope, they're not running, you were right, you don't have to come in. Thanks. If I'd have known that when I was at Dave's house, I might have stayed and put a couple more rounds through the gun, give me a real reason to clean it. But it probably needed a good cleaning anyway. I don't know, how well the person that had it before me cleaned it, whatever, and I need to learn how to take it apart and clean it myself anyway. So now I've got a reason to break out my brand new gun cleaning kit that I bought. I bought extra patches, extra oil, extra cleaning solvent, everything. So that gives me a good excuse to tear this gun down this weekend and give it a good cleaning, so I know that it's well taken care of. So I know, a lot of you guys have been asking me about what kind of a rifle I picked up and whatnot, and I just wanted to wait until I got a chance to get out and shoot it. So, yep, it's made by Savage Arms. It's Savage Mark II, 22 long rifle only. It's got composite stock. It's bolt action and magazine fed. So if anybody knows where I can get magazines larger than 10 rounds, please let me know. I have looked online. I have not been able to find anything larger than a 10 round magazine for Savage Arms Mark II 22 long rifle. So yeah, if anybody knows anywhere where I can get a larger magazine for this, please, send me a PM, put it in the comments below, whatever. Another thing I find kind of cool is this comes already with sling mounts on the barrel and on the stock. So you can put a sling on it, and you don't have to have mounts that clip up on here, or you don't have to drill the stock out or anything like that. It comes with pre-mounted mounts. I don't know, but I just noticed that the stock sounds hollow. I might have to pull that shoulder pad off and see if maybe I can't store some emergency rounds in there just in case. But I'm quite happy with the grouping on the shooting. I have, and Dave's gun was off too. He's shooting way over here at first. Well, after we got it on the target, shooting way over here at first. Then he went a little bit too far, and then his last 4 rounds are right in here. So, yeah, we didn't get to shoot a lot, but it was fun. And I just brought the targets home just so I could make this video, for one, but for another, I didn't want him blowing off the old car hood out there in his yard. I gotta be respectful that way too and clean up my mess. I picked up all my shell casings and everything, brought them home too. So, but yeah, I just can't wait to get out and shoot a little more. I did find a local gun range that's free to go shoot. It's an outside gun range. They're open from 9 till sunset. Monday through Friday, and then like noon till sunset on Sundays. And that's only about maybe 10 miles from where I live. So I'll probably be heading out there, doing some shooting here in the near future. But, yep, just for everybody that asked about my new gun, I thought I would make a video and show you. And yeah, it's nice to get out. It's nice to get out and do some shooting. I haven't done it in a lot of years. And again, if anybody knows where I can get some larger magazines than the 10 round, or these are 5 round, I picked them up just because I could have got 10 rounds off of eBay for the price that I paid for these 5 round mags, but I could get them the day that I picked, that I paid for them. So I just went ahead and picked them up anyway. But yeah, if anybody knows where I can get more than a 10 round mag. Here's kind of a close-up look. It's got this little lip back here that locks it into the gun. I mean, there's not much to them. I would think that there would be more than a 10 round mag that you can pick up somewhere, but just a short search that I did online, I couldn't find anything. So hope you guys like my new little Plinkster 22 long rifle, and thanks for watching.